The subconscious mind is like a hallway monitor. It's a good way to look at it. It monitors and it doesn't think; it just monitors, and it doesn't make judgment. It doesn't make decisions. It does not do those things. It filters. And so, if you think of the subconscious mind as a huge filter or a hallway monitor, as I jokingly say, this is someone who's policing your conscious, and unfortunately, governing your conscious mind. And this is where all change either takes place or halts, dead in its tracks. Whenever someone's subconscious mind has got a loop that's going on, a bad hallway monitor, if you will, somebody who's just going to stop you at the door whether you have the hallway pass or not.
I think of the subconscious mind as the ultimate ruler, because whatever is there is really going to rule your life. And we try to put affirmations and positive things on top of it, positive talk on top of our real thoughts. But really, the subconscious is going to rule how your life is. And we can see the results of what we're really thinking, what we're really feeling, what our threshold of success, what our threshold of self-love is about.
The subconscious mind is a very powerful component to our being in all areas, and it is actively working all the time without our knowledge. And what it does, it taps us into staying in focus with what we have learned from our past experiences in our life. Each of us come from a different background, from different experiences, but during that we have laid a foundation in our subconscious mind as to what's okay, what's out of norm, what's dangerous, and our body will react.
So mindset and the subconscious mind rule our decisions, how we move through the world, and ultimately, what choices we create for ourselves. The critical tool, then, is to learn how to program your subconscious mind to achieve the future that you desire. The tools to program your subconscious mind have been with us for generations, and that's what this film is about.
Before we offer you the chance to take the Change Challenge, we want to encourage you to listen to what our experts have to say about taking action, the first step in living the life that you desire.
Without the taking action part, you really have nothing. I mean, if you look at people who actually do a lot of praying and just praying, or attracting and just attracting, that's a fabulous thing. It's great, but it's one part of it. If you'll notice, you know, attraction has action right embedded in it, and there's a reason for that. Is because it's always a two-part process. You think it, you create it, you go and get it. You know, you have to have that impetus to move forward.
It doesn't happen if you don't take action. You got to get up off of your butt, you know. I love taking action, and I love making things happen, and I love seeing the results of it. Get out of the fear and do it. A lot of people are so scared to take action because they're afraid of making a mistake, number one, and number two, they're afraid of hurting themselves or someone else. And when you have a family that's dependent upon you, a lot of times taking action to your family may look like a big threat. So you've got to really sit down with your whole family unit and say, this is what I'm doing. I need for you guys to be in the corner. Explain it to me so we can take this action and I can have your support. Take action, but take action with support.
Well, I advocate taking action in the smallest of baby steps. Baby steps actually are way too big for most people. If it's an area where it's uncomfortable, if it's an area where you've been stuck before, there's physiology in the body that happens based on this little alarm that in your brain that goes back to caveman days, and people tend to feel really bad about not moving forward. If, in fact, you take a teeny tiny little micro action toward your target, it's a sneaky way, it's a stealth way to get under the radar of that alarm in your brain, and you'll find that you can take action with much more ease and more joy.
I'm going to hit you with this, and it's something that really changed my life when I heard it, is hope is not a strategy. Hope will get you sitting there in the corner, crossing your fingers, hoping that the person of your dreams walks in front of you, hoping that you get that big promotion at work, hoping that you win the lottery. Hope is not a strategy. Professionals are proactive. Amateurs are reactive. And what that means is that if you want something, you have to go get it.
I always say that there is the most important part of the word power of attraction or law of attraction is the word action. And I really do believe that it's so important just to take any action at all and get yourself moving and get some momentum going. And then you can change direction later. But if you never get started, it's a lot harder. You can't change direction if you're not moving.
Well, if you don't take action, you're going to end up where you are. I mean, one of my favorite sayings is, if you always do what you've always done, you always get what you've always gotten. So if you don't like what you're getting, do something else. It doesn't really matter what it is, just do something else.